Hey, this is Russ. Time for a diet update. Yeah. I've been telling you guys about my diet and what I've been doing on the diet. I wanted to give you an update how I'm doing overall. I think last week I reported that I was down 8 pounds. Well, this week I'm down 9 pounds. 1 pound. Now, you might think that that's not a whole lot in a week, and it is true. It's not a lot in a week. Typically, I think they say that you should try to go for at least a 2-pound loss per week. But yeah, we only got a pound. Now, you might think, okay, is that pound verified pound, or is that one that's just because you didn't eat that much that day? Well, it's pretty much verified. Yeah, we went down a pound, so 9 pounds. I mean, technically speaking, I'm about 9.5 pounds, but I didn't want to come out and say that, so I'm going to call it 9 pounds. So again, all I'm eating is chicken tacos. Let me show you a taco here. So if you notice here, it's just it's a corn tortilla. There's pieces of a chicken leg. Now that's not an entire chicken drumstick. That's about half, not even half of a drumstick, and then some salsa on top of it. All right, that's all I'm putting on there. I had put some cheese on there, but every cheese slice adds another 60 calories, and I usually eat 2 to 3 tacos per meal. And so I figured if I cut that out, then that saves another 60 calories, right? When you're calorie counting, every bit counts, right? It starts adding up. And I've also been trying my best to go down to 2 tacos instead of 3. Now that's still kind of hard. 2 tacos is not a whole lot. I mean, you're talking, 1 chicken drumstick and 2 corn tortillas and some salsa. That's basically it, okay? And that's all I'm eating. Now, I guess you can look at it and say, well, if you got rid of the tortillas altogether and just ate the chicken, you would probably lose faster. And that is actually true because the tortillas have carbs in there. But I figured, if I totally wipe out all carbs like I had in the past, once I get off of just eating chicken only, my weight is going to rise at that point. So I want to try to do it so that there are carbs in my diet in addition to, the chicken. So I could substitute odds and ends here and there as long as I don't go too high up into calories. So how much is the calories? Let me take a look at this thing. I've been using the MyFitnessPal app on my phone to figure out my calorie counts and stuff. And I created what's called My Meals. So that tells me how much I'm eating at one time. So I can add my meal of two soft tacos and stuff. So here's what the app basically is telling me. The salsa for the 2 tacos is 30 calories. All right, and that's about 4 tablespoons worth of salsa between the two tacos. I'm having a chicken leg, and I consider these about 1.3 chicken legs because these are kind of big. Some of these chicken legs, I'm talking drumsticks now, are so huge nowadays that really I don't think it's the standard chicken drumstick. They're kind of big. So I'm counting that as 235 calories for that drumstick. Now, I don't process the drumstick very hard either. I told you before I put a little bit of soy sauce in there, a little bit of water. I said I boiled this. I shouldn't have said it that way because I'm not boiling these chicken legs. It's in a pot with maybe I don't know, maybe 2 cups of water, and I'm talking a big pot, okay, like a stock pot, and 2 cups of water, and then some soy sauce on it. That's all I do for the chicken legs. And the reason is because they're going into this taco anyways. I'm putting salsa on it. I don't want to flavor up the chicken too much. And any more extra stuff I put onto the chicken just adds calories anyway. So I do it as bland as I can handle it. And just a little bit of soy sauce is enough for me. So 235 calories for the 1 chicken drumstick. And then the 2 tortillas is 100 calories for the 2. So 50 and 50. So the grand total of 2 tacos is 365 calories. Now, if you add this, let me go ahead and add this to my meals for tomorrow. So let's say I just did that on breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm just going to add those things because I've preset this. I just hit that button and it just adds it. My grand total would be 1,096 calories. Okay. So that would be 2 tacos for breakfast, 2 tacos for lunch, 2 tacos for dinner. Now, you might think that that's not a whole lot to eat. And that's true. That's hard to do. And that's 1,096. I put myself at 1,700 calories. Realistically, I've been going over the 1700 calories most days. I think I'm usually around 1800, 1850. So try as I may to stay within 1700, I'm not quite hitting it. So here's what I used to do to fool myself on the MyFitnessPal app. If I want 1700, I'm going to put 1600. Because psychologically, as you see that number get closer to the 1600, you try to back off a little bit. And I know I'm not going to hit the 1600. I usually will go over. So maybe I can go over and stop at 1700. A little bit of trickery for my own mind. So I'm going to make that change in the app and say that my goal for the day is 1700 calories. Now, I'm not looking at a whole lot of other things. You may say, where's the vegetables? Where's the fruit? I do have fruit, okay? Remember I said before that, I do have some extra calories. I can add some odds and ends. Well, usually I'll add like an apple or something like that, or maybe I'll have an orange, something like that. I haven't had a whole lot of vegetables. I guess the salsa has onions. Does that count? Probably not enough. There's tomatoes. Does that count? Probably, but not enough. I mean, you're talking 4 tablespoons. So I should be eating some type of vegetables somewhere along the line. So anyways, I'll add it as I go along. But I think on calorie counts, if I keep myself at 1700 or less, I should be able to lose weight. And we're seeing about a pound or 2 per week at this point. Not quick, but it's steady and it stays there. I have in the past gone on these diets and dropped like 10 or 12 pounds in a week. All right, but it's hard to maintain that. I mean, we're talking now. Let's see, when did I start this? I started this about a week before Thanksgiving time, and I'm down 9 pounds now. So you're talking, what is that? Month and a half, maybe something like that, and down 9 pounds. But these are, I think, more maintained 9 pounds. Here's another thing I want to make clear too. I mentioned diet, but the reality is you can't stay off in calories if you just diet, because once you stop the diet, you're going to go back up in weight. Okay, it really needs to be a lifestyle change. So what I'm trying to trick my mind into doing is eventually saying you don't need as much portions of stuff. 2 tacos is very little, but if you can get used to doing the 2 tacos per meal, you're portioning, controlling, and then you're changing a lifestyle. If you can do that, you can probably stay on that lost weight. If you look at it as a diet and you look at it as something that's temporary, and once you hit your goal of 35 pounds down or whatever, that's my goal at this point, then you're going to get off the diet. And the minute you get off the diet, you're going to go back up again because you're going right back to your old habits. You got to change your eating habits is what I'm saying, okay? And I've learned that over the time. Now, one more thing I wanted to clarify too. I mentioned that I had lost 30 pounds one time, 50 pounds another time, 50 pounds another time, and gained everything back. That's actually not 100% true. I was thinking back about that second time I did the 50 pounds, and I didn't gain it all back. I actually lost 50 pounds. I gained back 20 pounds, and then I went in for my knee replacement. So I was already still 30 pounds down from my original all-time high. Okay, so I had to clarify that because after I watched the video myself again, I said, wait a minute, that's not 100% correct. So I was already down 30 pounds before going in for the knee replacement. Okay, and then after the knee replacement, I lost about another 18 pounds due to the knee replacement. Then I gained back that 18 pounds and added probably another 18 pounds on top of it. So that brought me to 18 pounds over what I was when I went in for the knee replacement. Okay, right now I'm 9 pounds down, so I'm down half of that already. So 9 more pounds left, and I would be actually I gained 16 pounds. I'm going to take that back. Let me start again. At the knee replacement, all right, I had already lost 50 pounds, and then I gained back 20. Okay, did the knee replacement, dropped back 18 pounds from there. So essentially, I was back down to where I was when I had lost the 50 pounds, right? I gained back that 18 pounds, bringing me back to the same weight that I was during the knee replacement, then added another 16 pounds. So I'm sorry about that, a little bit off. So I've lost 9 of that 16 pounds now, okay? So I'm a little bit past the halfway point of what I had gained back from the point of where I started the knee replacement. My guess is the next 9 pounds will come off within the next month to a month and a half, something like that. And I should be back to the weight that I was when I was at the knee replacement. Then the goal would be is to drop at least another 18 pounds, and that'll bring me back to the point of where I was when I had lost all the weight due to the knee replacement. Okay, the trauma of the knee replacement. If we can go further than that, that's great. But my goal at this point is to try to hit that level again. Now, there are videos you can watch. I'll try to find one, and I'll put a link up here of one of those videos, and just look at the face, okay? I never show you the whole body, but just look at the face. If you can't see that I was actually less weight on that video, then there's something wrong, because you can definitely see it in my face, okay? So after you're done with this video, click on that link, take a look at that video, and you don't have to watch the whole thing unless you want to, but look at it and then look at the face and do a comparison. Okay, let me do this. Besides that, let me put a photo of something from that particular video. I'll do a screenshot, and then you can see directly from here to there. So if you don't want to watch that video, you don't have to. If you want to, you're welcome to, but take a look at the two differences. If you can't see that there's a difference between what I look like now than what I looked like when I was down 18 pounds from the knee replacement time, then there's something wrong, all right? Because that would be, what would that be? 18 pounds plus another 8 would bring me to 20. I would have been 26 pounds down from where I am right now. So this is what 26 pounds down for me looks like compared to what I look like right now. That's where we're heading at this point. So anyways, that's all I really wanted to talk to you guys about, let you guys know where I stood. I did lose some, not enough, just another pound. But again, it's a little by little. At least we're going in the downward direction. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk more about the diets, but other things as well. Talk to you guys next time.